Battambang is one of the most unusual places I've ever been to. This is the third largest city in Cambodia, and the centre isn't the most exciting place on earth. Aside from a couple of murals and the human gallery, go there by the way, most of Battambang's attractions for tourists who flock there are situated a motorbike ride from the city. What we have in store for you today includes bamboo trains, red wine that will make the French weep, and millions of bats. As always, we're backpacking, we're on a budget, but we're trying to do as much as possible. Strap in for the ride as Tasha and I take on a day in Cambodia's most unusual city. Hello everyone, welcome to Battambang here in the north of Cambodia. You're gonna have to, well I'm gonna apologise now, you're gonna have to bear with me. I've been sick pretty bad the last couple of days. I've literally dragged myself out of the hostel today to, I can't speak, I'm ruined basically. But we want to do stuff before we leave because we're going to leave tomorrow.
Basically, we've been in Battambang for way too long and we want to start moving onwards, so Danny has to be active today.
Join us as we explore Battambang. I feel rubbish. So our first stop is in the town itself. It's the Khmer ancient house, a traditional Cambodian house. What is going on? Some traditional music. We've all woken up at 5 AM today by a funeral next door, so we've just had music all day today. We haven't been able to escape it, and anyway, here's the house. Let's go explore. The singing we could hear was in fact from a funeral happening next door. This ancient Khmer house was built in 1907 and is one of the few left standing today in the Battambang area. We had a short tour of it and found out that the reason for this was due to the Khmer Rouge burning down them during their bloody reign. This time period of Cambodia was horrific to say the least, and you're constantly reminded of the hardships the people of the country have been through whilst you're here. Hi. Hi. Hey buddy. Right, on to the next spot. Alright, next stop is the bamboo train. I only just started recording, but these two guys just picked this up and plonks it onto the tracks.
Basically, we just drove from that road and just arrived, and the guy was like, okay, park, pay $10 for 2 people. And then they just picked this up, chucked it onto the rail, and here we go. That all happened in like a minute.
Are you ready to bamboo train? Yeah, we literally haven't waited any time whatsoever.
What's your name?
T.
T?
Mr. T.
Mr. T.
Mr. T.
Mr. T.
T. Right.
Mr. T.
Okay, nice to meet you.
This is a pretty unique tourist attraction, I reckon.
Photo?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
New phone as well.
1, 2, 3, oh.
Okay, we'll get a picture.
I can. Sugar.
You feeling alright? This will fix you.
The locals call these bamboo trains noris, and they were originally built and used in the 1980s and 90s after the downfall of the Khmer Rouge. It's essentially a bamboo platform with wheels, which is powered by a small motor, and I'll tell you what, it's rapid. Noris are no longer used by the local population, but this rail track still exists today for tourists to experience what riding one feels like. Okay, oh, I got my hair. So the engine's been moved from that side to this side, turn around. We're gonna go back that way, but we've got to wait for 2 more bamboo trains to come before we make our way back. Got a whole convoy right here with us. This is one of the strangest, but
I'm loving it. It's really
that's
fun.
what I mean. It's one of the strangest, but I'm having a great time. I love it. Oh shit. So yeah, this is how they take them off and put them on. Easy as that. What a system. So it might be a Cambodia specific thing, we think, the bamboo railway.
Yeah. According to like Landing Planet and stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. A cultural experience.
There was still
Battambang.
one scheduled service a week that went at a walking pace in 2006.
Great.
So, but not anymore.
You can get your very own little bamboo train souvenir. I love that.
A few moments later.
Just so you know, we've been in Battambang for 4 days. This is the day we chose to explore. It's been sunny the whole other time. Absolute classic. Alright everyone, we are now at Banan Grape Farm, which is the only winery in the whole of Cambodia. Apparently, supposedly. They got some vineyards.
Vineyard in Southeast Asia.
Not me, but they do sell wine here. I'm sick, so I won't be sampling the wine, but they also sell grape juice, so maybe I'll get a grape juice. We'll see how we feel. There are no grapes whatsoever.
They've harvested them already.
Okay, should we see what they have?
Wine, not.
We got ginger, brandy,
Red wine
Shiraz. Ooh.
and
Fruit juice.
Wow, look
Wow.
at that. Maybe we should try something.
Is it possible to just get a glass of wine?
glass of wine only $2. You pay $2.
For
Yeah, test for test.
what do you taste? All of it or just the wine?
For one set, pay $5. For can 1, 2, 3, 4.
But for $2, it's tasting
Only wine.
only the wine.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Why is it brown?
Alright, I can.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Alright, we bought one glass to share. $2 for that little glass. Alright, let's get some Cambodian wine and go. Alright, Cambodian wine.
Give her a go.
Oh, thank you. Tastes more like a spirit. Well,
Taste.
smells more like a spirit.
Guys, look how brown this is. Also, Shiraz is my favorite kind of wine.
Oh my.
Swirl it. Swivel it. Like I just saw a piece of cork. That's horrible. No, that's horrible.
I will say, in not a mean way, that's the worst wine I've ever had. Drink driving, everyone. Uh-oh. Hey, police.
I think that
This one here.
taste
Lock
of
her up.
it. Whatever, get on.
Okay, our last stop for the day is the Bat Cave. Here, about 20 kilometers from Battambang. And the cave itself, oh, the tree's in the way. There we go, that's the cave itself with all the bats, and they will fly out around dusk, so give it 20 minutes and they will start coming out. But there's also, which I didn't know about, some Buddha carvings, which I have to say look awesome. I mean, I didn't expect that. Get your snacks, get your seats, and prepare to be dazzled by a spectacle of nature. This cave doesn't look like much, but reports suggest that there are in fact up to 15 million wrinkle-lipped, free-tailed bats inside. To put that in perspective, that's just slightly under Cambodia's human population of 17 million. Crazy. At around 5:30 every evening, these bats all fly out in incredible swarms to hunt some bugs, and well, you can see how spectacular it looks for yourself. I guess we know now why they call it Battambang.
Haha, I made that joke earlier.
And that brings us to the end of our day of unusual attractions here in Battambang. Let me know what you guys think, but I feel the attractions here are quite unique and hard to find elsewhere. Is Battambang a must-do? Well, no, not really. But if you do want something a bit different off of the main tourist path in Cambodia, then it'll be a fun place to visit. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.